Hello, everybody. Slim Overton here, and from the Slim Nation. Might be a little backwards there, but anyway, from the Slim Nation. I'm out here sitting in the neighborhood of North Truxton on the corner of Frederick Boulevard and Bagley Street, and out here in the Wilson Ward Gosport Meditation Garden. It's a little area right on the corner of Bagley and Frederick that has been dedicated to the Civic League or the community an area, and it has a section where they have bricks in there where people can buy through the Civic League and honor family members that are no longer here or that are still here that you want to enshrine in our walk of community people, past and present. So, and they have benches out here. We can come out here, like today on a nice January day where it's in the 70s, which is kind of unusual. So, had the opportunity to come out here and just sit and reflect in the meditation garden and show what can happen in our communities if you just be involved. But I also want to promote the Slim Nation One-on-Ones podcast that I have weekdays at 8 o'clock. It's not every day so far, but we try to at least have something on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But right now we're filling in, but usually I give notification of when we have a upcoming conversation between me and a special guest on a weekday morning at 8 a.m. So please join or look for those notifications and join me then. We have some very informative and sometimes entertaining conversations with people about various subjects. I mainly like to get a little personal with the people, not too personal, but personal to the point where you get to know who that person is, and most of the time they are grown and they are into their careers or have been through their careers and retired. But I want to know who that person is. I want to follow their journey from a young age or whenever they want to start it and find out a little bit of what shaped that person into the person they are today. So those usually turn out to be pretty interesting conversations, and people, once they start sharing that information, it brings back memories to them, and it brings back people that were in their lives that had an influence on them. They might not realize at the time, but as time went on, they remember either something someone said to them or something they watched someone do, or the work ethic someone had, or a teacher, or just basically something that they noticed that was impressive to that person at that time. So yeah, tune in to the Slim Nation's One-on-Ones podcast. And don't forget the Boston Coffee Talk morning and evening edition shows, which are set every Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. on Facebook and our YouTube channel. And we do them live. And Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube live as well. And we mostly have panel guests, panel discussions, where we could have elected officials, we have professionals in mental health or in the field of medicine, education, and then everyday citizens that have their opinions about different subjects nationally and locally. So we talk about it all. We get it in about Trump, we get it in about Biden, we get it in about the different cities in Hampton Roads, regionalism, and the advantages of regionalism in Hampton Roads. Hampton Roads is composed of 7 cities, and that's the main cities, but they're also surrounded by certain counties that are considered a part of Hampton Roads as well. But anyway, we've been successful in bringing in elected officials from Hampton, Newport News, Chesapeake, and Portsmouth, and we're working on Virginia Beach, Suffolk, and Norfolk. So join us then. And also, if you want to participate on one of our panels, if you want to suggest a topic that might be of interest to you and you want to participate on that panel, just let us know. My email is dallas4059@gmail.com. That's dallas4059@gmail.com. And you can email me there with any suggestions, or if you want to be invited to be a part of one of our panels, just let me know, and we can have a conversation and talk about that. This time, we've been doing Portsmouth Coffee Talk for a while, but now we're trying to branch out and include a lot of different people. People have some amazing opinions, amazing thoughts or comments on different areas of the subjects that we discuss. So, and we want to hear from them. You know, everybody has a voice, and it's good to be able to talk about it. We are guaranteed that right to be able to speak our voices. Give us an opportunity to let people know what's on our minds. So that's what we're here for. So we're trying to grow more and more and include more and more people. Working out the logistics of it. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, as far as having a lot of people on our panels, but we're working on it because this is new for us to have such a large panel of discussion. So we have to work out if we should be longer than an hour, or if we should extend it. But we've been doing it. We feel like we can't get it in with an hour. We just have a part one and part two. And a lot of times we go past that hour, but sometimes people have things to do, so we try to keep it within that hour. But sometimes it's a real important issue. We continue on as long as the people can continue to talk with us. But if you go too long, it might as well be a documentary. So we haven't gotten to that point where we're doing documentaries. So who knows? We might get to that point too. But the Portsmouth Coffee Talk is a bunch of us. We've been retired, some of us still working, that come together and just wanted to create a platform on social media. Don't claim to be journalists or professionals in that area, because that's something that I believe you go to school for, or that's something that you have to leave to the professionals. But we do what we can on this platform that we have, knowing that we are just who we are, and people with opinions and a voice and an opportunity to invite others on to share their information as well. So make sure you join us when you see the notifications about Portsmouth Coffee Talk, morning or evening shows, and evening shows, and also, which is new, the Slim Nation's One-on-Ones podcast, which I do, which is a one-on-one with different people. And I've had people, not locally, some that are from Portsmouth or from the area, but have moved away. So we just try to catch up and see what they're doing today. And so also at that same email, dallas4059@gmail.com, you can email me there for for the Slim Nation One-on-Ones podcast as well, to schedule an appointment for you to come on and have a conversation with me. So we appreciate you. So I don't know how many good days we have left in this January. January ends next month. I think it's going to turn cold again probably after tomorrow, and then we'll see what February has to offer us. But if you have an opportunity to get out in the next few days, then I think it's going to rain later tonight, but get out the next few days, get out there and enjoy the weather, do some walking. This is the time to do it when we have a break in the weather, unusual weather. But anyway, this is Slim Overton from the Slim Nation One-on-Ones podcast and Portsmouth Coffee Talks morning and evening shows out here at the the Wilson Ward Gosport Meditation Garden area. And really nice place, and I know you heard the traffic in the background, because we are on a main highway, Frederick Boulevard, right on the tip of the community of North Truxtun, which is where I grew up as a matter of fact. So it's just good to be able to sit, and I still reside. It's just good, except it's in Acadia Heights. So it's all encompassed. North Truxtun, historic Truxtun, and Acadia Heights. So we all consider this kind of one neighborhood. So, but it's just good to be able to sit out here and reflect on the years I had growing up out here in this neighborhood. I'm sure some of you feel the same way about your neighborhoods, Mount Hermon, Cavalier Manor, and all the different public parks, Lincoln Park, Jeffrey Wilson, Otter Barber, Washington Park, all those different places that people grew up that are no longer here, but the memories there have to be everlasting to you. Thinking about being there then and having a full life growing up and to where you are now. So, always appreciate where you came from. You might not have had a choice in where you came from, but as time went on, you had a choice of where you were going. So that's always a plus. So take care, and we appreciate you. This is Slim Overton out here in the Meditation Garden saying goodbye, and be aware, be informed, and always be involved. Take care. We'll see you next time.